thrilled to be here at this groundbreaking ceremony, especially as we celebrate June as National Home Ownership Month. Today is so thrilling because we see that the groundwork is being laid for 2 homes and will provide a bright future for the families that will move into these homes. So I really want to thank San Gabriel Valley Habitat for Humanity and the city of Pasadena for being able to provide this land so that this incredible project can take place. And yes, I have a special place in my heart for Habitat for Humanity. I've participated in your webinars and your national conversations. But I just have to tell you that when I was on the City Council of Monterey Park, we had a nonprofit called Christmas in April, which was all about rehabbing homes. So every once a year, we would take homes that needed rehabbing, and then we'd have all of us volunteers go out and hammer and sand and paint. And I can tell you that I was terrible at it, but I was proud to do my part, and seeing how the houses turned out was just so incredible, since it allowed for a high quality of life for the people who lived in that house, as well as, of course, a better neighborhood for everybody to live in. You know, owning a home is part of the American dream, but it's even more than that. It's the foundation for building wealth. It's the way to get to a middle income life. And unfortunately, there have been too many that have not been able to secure a loan or be able to buy a house in the part of town that they would like. And that's why it's so important for efforts like San Gabriel Valley Habitat for Humanity to secure and build affordable homes with mortgages that working families can afford. We know that the lack of affordable housing is a huge pandemic. 18 million households were spending half or more of their income on housing costs, and only 1 in 4 families that's eligible for federal housing assistance actually receives that assistance. And that is a national shame. That's why our national policies need to make housing more affordable. And so that's what my whole thing has been about in Congress. And for one thing, I did want to tell you that we've just started this year something called community funding projects. In the olden days, they were called earmarks, but basically it's a way for us Congress members to put in our requests for very worthwhile projects. And so I put in my requests, and one of the most important ones that I did was for funding for the San Gabriel Valley Regional Housing Trust to build more affordable housing. So we hope that that will be funded. And I do want to tell you that the American Rescue Plan did pass for some relief for those who are renting and paying their mortgages, $20 billion for rental assistance, $10 billion for mortgage assistance so that people can stay in their houses. But now we're looking towards the future, and that's for the American Jobs Plan, for an infrastructure bill that will make sure that we can provide more affordable housing. So one thing that I think is so important are changes to the low-income housing tax credits to encourage more mixed housing units so that renters of various income levels can have more affordable options, and then they can be put on a financial path to save for that first home. And also, I am hoping that in this bill we can increase the allocation of low-income housing tax credits for California so that California can finance more affordable housing developments. And also, I'm fighting to lift the cap on SALT, the state and local tax deductions, because those are the things that help make a mortgage affordable for families here in California and in the United States, actually. So I know that the mix of the right tax incentives and investments will make sure that homes are in reach for so many more families. It will mean benefits for years to come. I'm so grateful to all of you for helping in this effort for making sure these homes are built, but also for your volunteer efforts so that we can make sure that home ownership is an option for all and not just some. So thank you, and golly, this is deserving of certificates of congressional recognition. So I'd like to present this to the San Gabriel Valley Habitat for Humanity and also to the City of Pasadena for providing this incredible lot. So
Great.